taking a look across much of Texas and the southern plains, you do see that we have an area of high pressure that's pretty much situated right over the Lone Star State, so that's kept most of us dry. We still have seen one or two isolated showers, mainly in areas south of Interstate 14 in Bell County, places just to the south of Belton, maybe the Salado area getting a bit of a quick rinse, but other than that, we're pretty much looking at those mid to upper 90s pretty much across much of our region, and winds coming out of the southeast. That means we're getting that moisture coming off of that Gulf of Mexico, and that could become a common theme, and that could be very important because we have a frontal boundary that's going to be coming in, and I'll tell you more about it in just a bit. But temperatures for tonight, we're only going to get down to those upper 70s. Some areas might not even get below that 80-degree mark, so it's not only going to be warm, it's going to be a bit on that sultry side as well, and you're going to really feel it because the winds are mainly coming out of that south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's not very quick at all, and so you're really going to be feeling that humidity, and it's really not going to feel all that pleasant outside. And it won't be later on tomorrow afternoon. It could hit the hundo for our first time in 2021. We've yet to hit it, but I have a gut feeling it may happen either tomorrow or this weekend. Winds could get up to around 15 miles an hour, so at least it does feel a little bit more tolerable and more comfortable, and thus I will give that a 10 on the joy meter because we do have that light little breeze coming out of the south. In addition to it's mostly sunny skies, and hey, it starts Labor Day weekend. I mean, it's a great day to go out on the lake and enjoy this last week of summer, at least unofficially. And it's kind of a bit of a bummer that summer's pretty much over and all the kids are back at school. I mean, I'm a big fan of summer, but not everybody is, and I totally get it. But here's the thing. We do have a possibility of maybe a few isolated thunderstorms because a frontal boundary comes through as that high pressure system that I just showed you moves on off into that Gulf of Mexico, and we get some of that moisture coming in because we're going to be on that northwestern edge of that high pressure system, which means we are going to start to see some of that southerly flow coming in off of that Gulf, and with that frontal boundary in place, that's where we get chances of a few of those isolated thunderstorms. And I'll give that a 20% chance, maybe a few scattered thunderstorms, but other than that, we're going to be partly cloudy, and it's going to be the coolest day of the next 4 with highs only getting to those mid-90s before we get right back into those upper 90s once again, maybe an isolated shower or storm on Wednesday as well. So a pretty hot next 7 days across central Texas, but what else is hot? Your sports, and we could talk a little bit more about that, including Nicky Lattarulo live down in Pflugerville right after this break.